Alright guys, let's get into this Phantom Nightmare booster box opening. Honestly, I'm really excited for this set, not only because we get some really cool Yubel cards and some really cool retrains on that deck, but we also get new Raid Raptor cards, which is really awesome for me personally, because that is probably one of my favorite archetypes. And I definitely love the deck. It's really fun, and with some of the additions out of this set, you can really have a very interesting Raid Raptor deck. So I'm hoping to pull some of the Yubel cards and definitely some of the Raid Raptor cards from these two boxes. But let's keep this going and see what we can pull. Hopefully we get something really cool out of at least one of these two boxes. Kicking things off, we've got Materialization. It's a pretty interesting little card. Ashened for Eternity. Followed by Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice. Ages of Stars and Frost. And then we have Mutamorphosis. That artwork looks really awesome. Tribute 1 fusion or synchro monster and special summon 1 monster from your deck with the same level as the tributed monster, or as the tributed monster's original level, but return it to the hand during the end phase. You can only activate 1 Mutamorphosis once per turn. It's pretty interesting. Then we have Swallow's Cowrie. Moko Moko. Alta Meat Offering. That's pretty funny. Aroma Blend. Rounding off our first pack here, guys. Pretty cool. And then we have Vagnawa, the Moon-Eating Dragon. It's a really interesting looking artwork. Junk Dragonlet. Aroma Healing. Dark Element. Aroma Lilith Rosemary. Looks like a pretty interesting linked monster. Then we have Earthbound Fusion, which is really awesome. Berserk Archfiend. E Stranger Big Bang. And then Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, rounding off that pack. We have Phantasmal Summoning Beast. So interesting to see. Oh, guys, we got something really cool coming up. But interesting to see some of the Sacred Beast support. Then we have Master of Ham. Interesting little beast fusion monster. Maybe not. We have White Aura Porpoise. This is the other copy, I think this is newer. Instead of White Aura Whale, we have the White Aura Porpoise. We have Procession Jar. Guys, QCR. That is awesome. Magispector Orthrus Nue. This is really cool. This definitely giving off some Infernape vibes from Pokemon. 2 Pendulum monsters, including a Magispector monster. If this card is link summoned, you can add up to 2 face-up Magispector Pendulum monsters from your extra deck to your hand. Then you can add up to 2 Magispector Pendulum monsters with different names from your deck to your face-up extra deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except Magispector or Draco Slayer monsters, and you can only use this effect of Magispector Orthrus once per turn, or Orthrus Nue once per turn. But oh my gosh, guys, that is fantastic. QCR in our first box. And then we have Swarm of Centipedes, followed by Eternal Favorite. And Raid Raptor Roost, definitely a card I was looking for. And then Mystic Potato, definitely goes along with Mystic Tomato. Really cool really cool. But I'm definitely super excited about this QCR. Yes, it might not be the best QCR from the set, but whatever. We managed to pull one right away, so that's fantastic. Hopefully this second box has one as well. Then we have White Sunfish, followed by Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Geist Grinder Golem, Mature Chronicle, really interesting Yubel card. I think this is a retrain or just a new version of Spell Chronicle. And then we have Magispector Draco Ryu, which has a really interesting artwork. It's a Pendulum Xyz monster, really cool. Goblin's Crazy Beast, followed by Raid Raptor Noir Lanius. So another Raid Raptor card that we're looking for sure. Prince of Pug, really interesting, cute little monster. And then we have Tricorn, the Cacophonous Concert, rounding off that pack. Next up, we have Raid Raptor Glorious Burst, or Glorious Bright. Sorry, so this is the other trap card for Raid Raptors, the newer one. That's really awesome as well. So I'm glad that we are pulling more Raid Raptor cards. Ages of Star and Frost, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Dark Guardian. Really cool to see a GX monster. And then we have 6, Moonlight of the Goatee. I really like the Goatee artworks. They're really awesome. Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Meg Macho Dragon, Goblin Free Fall Squad, and then Mementotling Gothic. So definitely another deck I want to actually finish making is the Memento deck. So I'm glad that we are pulling cards for that as well. Then we have another Vangnawa, the Moon-Eating Dragon, followed by Master of Ham, Mature Chronicle, Goblin Biker Boom Mock. Nice! The Rise Rank Up Magic Raid Raptors Force. Again, another card we are looking for because I do want to build the Raid Raptor deck for the new format, which is really awesome. So I am ecstatic that we are pulling these cards. We have Eternal Favorite, Goblin's Crazy Beast, another copy of Roost, and then we have White Reincarnation. Now I think we just need to pull the new Raid Raptor rank 13, which would be awesome. If not, I mean, hey. We have Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Ages of Star and Frost, XYZ Force, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, and then we have Thrivis, Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice. Really interesting, cool artwork. Fish Lamp, Ultimate Offering, Moko Moko, and E-Stranger Big Bang. And then we have Junk Dragonlet, another copy of Raid Raptor Glorious Bright, Conberdable, White Sunfish, Raid Raptor Bloom Vulture, so another Raid Raptor card that we need. Really awesome. Swallow's Cowrie, Goblin's Crazy Beast, and then Prince of Pug, and another copy of Raid Raptor Roost. It gives us a playset, but we only really need one for the deck. But still, just in case we want to add more, that is also an option. And then we have Three-Eyed Ghost, followed by another copy of Vangua, the Moon-Eating Dragon, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Then we have Emissary from the House of Wax. It's a really interesting artwork, kind of creepy. I like it. Tricorn, the Cacophonics concert, White Reincarnation, another copy of Mystic Potato, another Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, rounding off this pack. Then we have Materialization, followed by White Aura Porpoise, Aroma Healing. Oh, we did pull the princess, the new flame princess or whatever. Time Reloader, the Promethean Princess, Bestower of Flames. So really awesome. Cool pull. Definitely helps out a lot of fire decks, especially Fire Kings. Another copy of Earthbound Fusion, followed by Eternal Favorite. And then we have Flock Together and Magmacho Dragon. Then we have Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, followed by XYZ Force, Dark Guardian once again, Three-Eyed Ghost, and then we have Obsidium, the Ashened City. Definitely an interesting archetype to look into. And then we have Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Goblin Freefall Squad, Mementotlin Gothic, and then Fish Lamp. And then we have Goblin Biker Boom Mock, Time Reloader, Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Conberdabble, and then Samsara D Lotus. Definitely interesting. Good for the Ubel strategy as well. Emergency Apport. Then we have White Reincarnation, Sorcerer of Sebek, and then Flock Together, rounding off the first half of this booster box. Let's see what happens in the second half here. We have a Geistgrinder Golem, a Materialization, Raid Raptor Glorious Bright, Dark Element, and then we have Keith, Merc of the Goatee, which is really interesting looking. Another Cacophonous Concert, Goblin Freefall Squad, another Sorcerer of Sebek, and then another copy of Swallow's Cowrie to round off the first pack on this second side. Then we have Dramatic Snake Eye Chase, Junk Dragonlet, Procession of the Tea Jar, Ages of Star and Frost. Then we've got Aroma Lilith Magnolia. Interesting plant fusion. Swarm of Centipedes, Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, and Emergency Apport, as well as Raid Raptor's Roost. Next up, we have Time Reloader, followed by Aroma Healing, White Aura Porpoise, Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice, Awakening of Vidos for the Ashen archetype, so really cool. And then we've got East Stranger, Big Bang, Flock Together, and another copy of Noirlanius, which is really good. And then Ultimate Offering. And we have XYZ Force, followed by Geistgrinder Golem, Materialization, Three-Eyed Ghost, Terrors of the Afterroot, to go with Terrors of the Underroot, I believe, or Overroot is the other card. Another tricorn, which is really cool. Aroma Blend, Moko Moko, and Sorcerer of Sebek. We have Dark Element, followed by Procession of the Tear or Tea-Jar, White Sunfish, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Magispector Wind, which is really cool. Interesting artwork on this card. Another Meg Macho Dragon, followed by Prince of Pug, and then Fish Lamp and Berserk Archfiend. Then we have Ashened for Eternity, Conberdabble, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Raid Raptor Glorious Bright. Then we've got Hero of the Ashen City. That's a really amazing artwork. And we have Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, Earthbound Fusion, Mystic Potato, and Swallow's Cowrie. Moving on, we have Geistgrinder Golem, Procession of the Tea-Jar, Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, Dark Guardian, Spirit of Yubel, which is really fantastic. Definitely going to help out with the Yubel deck profile that I do want to have up for you guys. Sorcerer of Sebek, Swarm of Centipedes, followed by Memantotlan Gothic, and Aroma Blend. We have another Royal Rhino, Aroma Healing, Phantasmal Summoning Beast, Master of Ham, Nightmare Pain, another Yubel card, really awesome. Moko Moko, Berserk Archfiend, and Flock Together, as well as Goblin's Crazy Beast. Moving on, we have XYZ Force, Conberdabble, Vangueth, the Moon-Eating Dragon, Three-Eyed Ghost, Psychic Processor, interesting, White Reincarnation, Swarm of Centipedes, Memantotlan Gothic, and then Aroma Blend. We have 3 packs left, guys, in this booster box. And again, I don't think it's going to get any better than the QCR from this box. But let's see. Snake Eye Chase, White Sunfish, Dark Guardian, Ashened for Eternity. Then we have Psychic Arsenal, Eternal Favorite, Mystic Potato, and then Emergency Apport, as well as Earthbound Fusion. Down to our last 2 packs, guys. Let's hopefully end this on a really high note and maybe pull something like the Snake Eye Poplar, Goblin Biker Boom Mock, Junk Dragonlet, Time Reloader, Mature Chronicle. And we have Iron Thunder. When a spell or trap or monster effect is activated on the field, pay half your life points and negate the activation. And if you do, destroy that card. Then destroy any other cards in the same column the destroyed card was in that are in the monster zones or spell or trap zones. Very interesting. Basically another copy of Solemn Judgment, a copy of the Jongleur Ghoul Illusionist, Noir Lanius, great, this gives us a playset, E Stranger Big Bang, and then Radiance of the Voiceless Voice. Last and final pack on this first booster box, guys, and we have Goblin Biker Grand Stampede, White Aura Porpoise, Prayers of the Voiceless Voice, Master of Ham, and then we have King of the Ashen City. Really cool artwork. on all of the Ashen cards, so really cool. Fish Lamp, Ultimate Offering, and Princip Pug, as well as Meg Macho Dragon, rounding off this first booster box, which is fantastic. Definitely high notes on this, as we did pull the QCR, which is really awesome. And a lot of really cool cards came out of this set as well. And I'll probably do this other box at a later date, as it is kind of late right now, and I'm happy with just the